Hey, this is Coach Teddy Dupay. I want to thank you for subscribing to our blog. I wanted to come out today and give you something very special. 5 drills you should be doing every single day to become a McDonald's All-American. I feel qualified to teach this to you and give you this information because I was a McDonald's All-American in 1998. These are the things I used to do every day. And as you can tell, we're on the outdoor court. And I don't know if you can see, but this is a triple rim. If you only practice when you can get in the gym, you're not practicing every day. And that's a big, big key. Every day, you've got to touch a ball every single day. 12-7-4. 12 months a year, 7 days a week, 4 hours a day. If you're not making 500 shots a day, if you're not jumping rope 5, 6, 7 minutes a day, if you're not making 100 free throws a day, don't tell me you want to be a McDonald's All-American because you're just not putting the work in. 5 drills we're going to do today. First, we're going to start right under the goal. We're going to work on my prep system. You got to get your form, you got to get your follow through, you got to get your feel right down below the basket first. So we're going to start there. Next, we're going to work on our kill the grass. I'm going to show you that drill. It's where you're working on your handle in a game situation. When the pressure's on the line, 2, 3, 4 defenders are on you. You've got to have this thing on a string like a yo-yo. Next thing we're going to do is our Mic Plus. The Mic Plus is just like Micing. You might be familiar with it, except it's a little different. It's how you practice your floaters. It's how you practice your 1-2 footwork. It's how you practice your Euro step. Another thing we're going to do is our back to the basket. I'm going to show you this. Obviously, most people think of back to the basket. They think of Hakeem Olajuwon or somebody posting up in the post. That's not what we do. That's not how I practice. I'll show you this. It consists of a bunch of elbow jumpers. So let's go ahead and get started. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to start here right under the goal. My prep work. I love being outside. I love being outside. Get a little sunshine, but it's much harder. It's windy. You got the sun in your face, just like a defender. You got the triple rims. You got the elements. Plus, you can always play outside. There's a gym out. There's a court outside for you every single day. The gym is not always open. First thing I do is I start right here under the goal. My toes directly under the rim. And the first P in prep, your posture. As you can see, I got a 90-degree angle and my elbow's up. The ball's above my head. What you cannot do is have the ball at your chest with your elbow pointing down. The only way you're going to get that shot off is against scrubs. You're only going to get that shot off in the first half, and you're definitely not even going to get a look at the college level if this is how you shoot. You got to have the posture. Elbow up, arm above the equator. Start right here. It's got to be a perfect swish. Sounds like somebody over there is trying to guard me and they're crying about it. It's got to be a perfect swish. It's got to be a perfect swish. So the first P in my prep work, my posture. P-R-E-P, prep. P-R-E-P, prep. The R in prep is your rotation. The reason you get so close to the goal is if you back up even 1 foot, you still give yourself the opportunity to shoot it out. The ball should not be coming out from your hand. It should be coming up from your hand. You want to be under the ball, not behind the ball. So you want to get in here so close that if you were to shoot from your chest, it's literally physically impossible to get it up and over the rim. This is really important. So I'm getting loose. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I do not move until I make 10 in a row. I do not move until I make 10 in a row. So I got my P for my posture, my R for my rotation, the E is for my eyes. Most people when they shoot, at least when they shoot poorly, they're watching the flight of the ball. And you can watch this. If somebody shoots, you see the ball flying up through the air and their eyes go up and follow it. And they're not locked in at the rim. When you get down way in close, your eyes are forced to focus in on the rim. And you should really be focusing in on even a smaller little target, right where the net attaches to the rim. Not the back of the rim, not the front of the rim, but right where the net. You can see those little hooks up there. That's what you want to be focused on. The last P in your prep system is pressure shooting. Now, if you are going to try this at home, which I highly recommend, you will find that number 1 is easy, number 2 is easy, number 3 is easy, number 4 is easy, number 5 it gets a little tougher, 6 even a little tougher. And if you've been out here for several hours trying to get 10 perfect swishes in a row, you'll find that at shot 7, 8, and 9, you'll feel real pressure. The same type of pressure you feel at the end of the game when you've got a 1-and-1, your team's up 2, you make them both, the game's put away. Or you're down 2 and you've got 2 shots, or you're down 3 and you've got 3 shots. It's going to happen, and you know that those shots at the end of the game are different because of an internal mental feeling of pressure. 15-foot shot, 10-foot rim, but it's the exact same thing except for the way you feel about it. After I make my 10 perfect swishes from the front, I come right to the side. Again, perfect swish off the top of the backboard. Not a normal bank shot, high bank shot. All the way to the top. 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 What's happening here is, again, my release. My hand is under the ball and it's coming up. When I release the ball, it's not going out at this trajectory. It's got to come up to hit the top of the backboard. Do the same thing from there. I do the same thing from here. It's got to be 10. Doesn't count. Oh, the son is tough. The son is a much tougher defender than anybody you're going to ever play against. Doesn't count. You need 10 in a row. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Doesn't count. Hit the rim. 1, 2, 3. Woo. 4. Doesn't count. Hit the rim. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now you feel the pressure. 9, 10. Doesn't count. That's perfect. I'm so glad that happened. You can see how difficult this would be if you're out here for a little while. The next time I get to 9, I'm gonna feel the pressure. I'm gonna bang that out, and I'm gonna make the 10, but in respect for the video, so it's nice and short, believe me, I can do it. I'm gonna move on to the next drill. It's called Kill the Grass. I'm gonna have 2 guys help me out here. Grab a ball, guys. The idea behind the Kill the Grass is you watch most guys dribble and they, nice and easy. They think they're smooth, they got all this stuff, but that's not what game dribbling is all about. So come on out, guys. We got 30 seconds. You're gonna pound the ball as hard as you can for 30 seconds, like you're in your front yard and you are trying to kill all the grass. So you just pound, 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 go. Go, if you don't lose it, you're not going hard enough. Pound, pound, pound. Woo. Ah. Ah. What's our clock? What's our clock? Who's got the clock? Outside, cracks everywhere. There's cracks everywhere. It's not like you're on the hardwood inside where all the windows play. You're out here where the players play. Learn how to stop. Next drill we're gonna do, we're gonna work on our 2-1 step and our 1-2 step. What's the difference? Most people, when they shoot, all they know how to do is 1, 2, shoot. You rebound for me? Got my wind up. 1, 2, shoot. 1, 2, shoot. 1, 2, shoot. If I'm going to the left, 1, 2. To the left, 1, 2. You need to teach the boss how to get better. So, going to the left, 1, 2. Going to the left, 1, 2. Another shot you have to have, though, is the 2-1. You have to have the 2-1. If this is the 1-2, then this would be the 2-1. If you're going to your left, it's 2-1. 2-1. Going to the right, 2-1. To the right, 2-1. Ah. To the right, 2-1. To the left, 2-1. What this is, it looks just like a crossover. Except you're shooting. It's gonna get it on this guy on his heel. If you're a righty going to the right, just like a jab step. Just like a jab step. Except off the dribble, jab, jab, into your shot. The guy on defense, Mark, play D real quick. The guy on D will have to respect it. This is why you have to have a good posture. Jump shot, elbow up, jump like a pro. I'm coming up on Amari. If I just 1-2, he can contest that. You're gonna make some contested shots, you're gonna miss some. You wanna figure out a way to shoot uncontested shots. So if I'm going left, I hit him with a 2-1, 2-1. I can rise up. Make some, you miss some. Make one, let me make one. There we go. Awesome drill, you have to work on that. You gotta make 100 of those a day, if not more. Next drill we do is the back to the basket. This is something I did, and I still do all the time. It's where you start on the block. You're gonna roll it out to the elbow, but you're not gonna catch it, turn, and then shoot. When you're here, you're gonna roll it out, you're not gonna catch it, turn, then jump and shoot. You gotta simulate a game setting where you're going full speed. Or maybe you gotta hit a shot at the end of the game or into the quarter and there's 5 guys guarding you. If you're gonna be a McDonald's All-American, you're the one taking that shot. Everybody in the gym knows you're taking that shot. The other team knows you're taking that shot. You not only have to be able to make that shot, but you gotta be able to get it off. This is how you practice. When you roll it out there, you're gonna catch, you're gonna jump, and you're gonna turn to find the basket in the air.
I'm using that. I'm doing that.
Do those in sets of 10. Do those in sets of 10. The last drill you want to do, moving in and out, is mic and plus. You all know the mic. Got reverse mic. Two ball micing. And then micing plus. Can't see it when we're on outdoor court, but you can see outside of the lane where the block would be. Here and here. So what you're gonna take is your 2 steps, your Euro step, 1, 2, step outside the lane, onto the block. Don't cheat yourself, don't step close. Outside the lane, onto the block. Jumping back in, finishing inside the lane. When you're coming this way, 1, 2, outside the block, back inside the block. This is what it looks like. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. Ah! No good. That was no good. So I jumped outside the block and finished outside the lane. Even if my entire body is pushing that way, all my momentum, I got to get back in to the goal. What I should have been doing in between each drill was 20 push-ups and 20 free throws so I could catch my breath. You gotta make your free throws, but you gotta work on your condition. If you're not in shape, you can't beat me, and you can't beat a McDonald's All-American. If you are in shape, you can beat people that are better than you. You can overachieve, you can reach your full potential, but there are no shortcuts to getting in shape. There are no shortcuts to getting great. You must go out there, you must practice the right things. You can't just come out here, spend a little time, shoot a few shots, play a little pickup, and expect to get to the top. Practice does not make perfect. You can go out there, practice all day, but if you practice the wrong things, at the wrong speed with the wrong people, you're gonna get good at that. You gotta practice the right things. Perfect practice makes perfect. This is Teddy Dupay. Stay tuned to our blog. Tons of great coaching, tons of great info, tons of great inspiration, tons of great motivation. God is so good. I'm so thankful for Jesus Christ. I'm so happy to be able to play this game of basketball, be able to play it in the name of the Lord. God bless. See you guys in the court.
Ball is life.